Hey, what's up? Trying to figure out why I still smoke. If your mind would work the way my mind works, you smoke to calm it down so it doesn't go overboard, right? You adjust it. You adjust it with what you have, the means of being who you are. So the whole soul thing of this whole thing is what are you eating? Again, I saw something on Monsanto, another thing, but I know all of this is going on. I can't stop it all, but we have to stop it all. How do we do it? That's the thing. Why would they want our minds? Anyways, forget about that shit. So let me get into one thing. Everything is about how you use the lines. Now, I'm not going to use the entire cassette for this. I'm only going on for 5 minutes. One thing about lines is, here's the 8 card. See the way it looks like a beast? The 4 that you always hear, the Jesus 4 is always here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners. Now there's 1. To here is 1 to here's another. That's where the Christ goes in. Okay, we live this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forget about the north, forget about the 6, 6, 7. The other world, okay, lives the complete opposite of us, and it lives this way. But it's hard for me to, it's easy for me to explain, but it's not easy for people to accept that somewhere either it's underneath us, it keeps going underneath us, or maybe underneath us on another planet. Okay, there's another part of us that's also living, and I've said this before. So this is the 8 card, okay? And the actual ones that we use are these here. Now, if you count them on this angle, any dice that goes on this angle has to be 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 and 4 is 6, and 6 is 12, and 8 is 20. Beta world, number 20. What is man's number? Well, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 red spirits. Man is the black. 4 and 5. Like I keep talking about, 4 and 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't live on all of these. Okay? Our life runs from here and up. The same way as the club suit. Shove a club suit right in here, and that's the way it shows you. It shows you this one, and this one. And this is your afterlife. This is part of the system. It's number 8. It means the heaven. It's the whole thing. It's a total. Like the 6 and the 4 are the same thing. It's a total. 2 and 8 make the 10. That's a connection rod. 4 and 6 makes the 10. It's a connection rod. They can't run through each other. They have to be separate. That's why everything is a prism. Prism, wherever you're at. So these cards actually tell the truth. You see, 9's not here because really and truthfully, these 2 and these 2 go away. This is the original world. They go away, and then we live in this part of the world. Here's the beginning of the world, the 4 of Christ, okay? There's 1 in the center here, 1 goes here, 1 goes here, or I turn it this way, 1 goes in the center here, 1 goes up here, 1 goes down here. And it creates the H and the I. That's why the 7, right, on the piano key is not the 8. The life connection starts on the 8, so the piano key stops at the G. C is on 3, creation, in the 4th module on the piano, or 2, whatever you want to go this way, 28 keys I think it is in 24. Another thing is, have you ever seen this letter before? Right near my finger? That's a cursive aleph. And the way it's made is what they call a line of Christ, and the front of this or in the back of it will create that letter. This is portion of delta. Delta creates everything. Delta creates this star. It's 2 deltas atop each other. I call them half deltas because that's who man is. Right here is 2 deltas atop, and here's man over here. They regulate the sides of the Magen David. Here's a delta going up, here's a delta going down. So if you want to count it, I have 2 big deltas as 8, and then I have 2 and 2, I got 4 small ones. So we're going to go 2 and 8 is 10. So the total of 10 says J for Jack, and that's how we are. 4 and 6, 2 and 8. Cross corners, 1 and 3, 1 and 9, and 3 and 7 are all 10s. Okay, so everything was made to order by God. This didn't come out because the card guy knew what he was doing. The card guy knew what he was doing for what he was doing, but he had no idea what God put inside his mind, because all the cards are made the same today, basically. Unless you're at a nudist camp, I guess. They're all naked, right? The same thing with this dice. You see I'm gonna try and design something, but see the numbers that you see as it goes by, the 4, the 1, the 5, the 2, the 3. So you get to see all the numbers. That means there's 21 numbers on here. They all get to be played. You understand what I'm talking about? 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 equals 21. And by coincidence, okay, that if you would go with the Mayan 360 days, okay, in which it's the degrees around the world, the 5 extra days in a period of 4 years with the leap year in it counts for 21 days lost, all off of one dice cube. How is that funny, eh? Is it the pull that goes right in here? They counted it that way? Which way are they actually counting it? By our pull, or because where they live is because it goes 360 degrees by 360 degrees by 360 degrees and around and around and around. Here it's not like that. It's just not. What can I tell you? My mind. It's all in my mind. What page are we on? I don't remember. What's the difference what page we're on? We're getting close to the end and it's looking pretty scary to me. Whoa. How warm is the jacuzzi now, my friends? Have a good night.